We've all been in that situation where you go to turn around your camera and your audio sounds like this.
Let's now take a look at my streaming/gaming setup.
The only way to fix it is to flip around your microphone, which can be very tedious and frustrating. That's not the case with the Deity D4 Duo because this external microphone can pick up audio on both ends of the microphone. What's up guys, it's Jaden, and today we're going to be reviewing what could potentially be the best external microphone under $100, and that's the Deity D4 Duo. To start, when it comes to pricing, this microphone will cost around $89, and as always, I'll leave links down below in the description if you guys are interested in checking out this microphone. Inside the box, you'll receive the microphone, 2 fur windscreens, a shock mount, and a yellow TRS to TRS cable. That's all for the unboxing. Let's now get into the features that this microphone has to offer. The Deity D4 Duo has a dual cardioid pickup pattern, and the overall mic has a very small form factor, weighing in at only 40 grams. The one complaint I had about the mic setup is that the shock mount is very flimsy. If you're doing a sit-down shot like this, you won't find that to be a problem, but if you're doing lifestyle content like vlogging for example, the shock mount will flop around a lot and this can be very annoying. Now it doesn't affect your audio quality, but this is something that I just didn't really like about this microphone. On the microphone itself, there's an input and an output. The input is made for lavalier mics or wireless mics such as the Rode Wireless Go. This is super cool because you can capture 2 separate audio tracks, with one maybe being farther away if you're using a wireless mic and the other maybe being closer to the camera if you're maybe holding it and talking. On the top of the microphone, you'll find a little switch which gives you the option to record with just the front capsule, or if you switch the switch backward, it'll allow you to record with both the front capsule and the back capsule. When recording with the switch push forward, the front capsule will capture a stereo track. When recording with the switch push backward, this will give you 2 individual mono tracks. Let's say I'm recording with the switch backward and the microphone is picking up audio from both the front capsule and the rear capsule. The audio being picked up from the front capsule will be in my left ear, and the audio being picked up from the rear capsule will be in my right ear. Here's an example. Now you most likely hear my voice in the left ear and it's very distracting. You may hear a little bit of background noise like an airplane or something like that in your right ear, but as you can tell, this is very distracting. If I flip the camera around, you're now hearing my voice in your right ear. This is very distracting, and I definitely would not want to sit through a video with the audio constantly switching between both of my ears. This obviously doesn't sound good. Let's say, for example, you're doing maybe a Q&A or an interview and the person who's maybe answering the question is talking into the front capsule. You'll only be able to hear it in your left ear, which just won't sound good when you're listening to it. I had to learn how to do this inside of Premiere Pro because this isn't my main editing software, but it's very similar for both Premiere Pro and DaVinci Resolve. The first thing you're going to want to do in your editing software is duplicate your audio track. For the first audio track, go to Audio Channels, and with the 2 boxes with the R next to them, click the checkbox. Next, go to the duplicated audio track, go to Audio Channels, and click the checkbox on both of the boxes with the L next to them. This will give you a dual mono mix of the front capsule. The process is very similar inside of DaVinci Resolve. Just like what we did in Premiere Pro, the first thing you're going to want to do is duplicate your audio. Right click on the first audio track and go to Clip Attributes and set this so that channel 1 is for both of the drop down menus. Then go to the duplicated audio track, right click, go to Clip Attributes and set both of the drop down menus to channel 2. Just like what we did in Premiere Pro, this will give you a dual mono mix of your front capsule. Ultimately, what I just explained means that you won't hear the audio from the front capsule in just your left ear, it'll be in both of your ears, so it sounds more natural. You may be thinking this takes a long time. Trust me, it takes like 5 seconds, and once you've done it a couple times, you'll be doing it without even thinking. The beauty of this is having 2 separate audio tracks means that you can actually adjust the volume of both of the audio tracks. So let's say you're doing an interview, for example, and you want the audio from the person asking the questions to be lower than the person answering the question, you can do that. You can also add cross dissolves in your audio, so there's a ton of features you can play around with considering that you have 2 separate audio tracks to work with. This makes editing your audio so easy. I absolutely love this part about the Deity D4 Duo. Let's now jump into a few audio tests that I'm going to be performing with the Deity D4 Duo, and I'm also going to compare it to a very similarly priced microphone, the Rode Video Mic Go. For the whole YouTube video, you've been hearing the Deity D4 Duo, but I thought I'd compare it to a very popular microphone, the Rode Video Mic Go. I don't have the Rode Video Micro, which I know a lot of people compare the Deity to, but I thought I'd compare it to a very popular microphone that typically comes in creator sets or what is considered to be a budget microphone. Now you're listening to the Rode Video Mic might go. Now this microphone will cost you an extra $10 compared to the Deity D4 Duo. Now I thought I'd do another test backing up away from the microphone to really give you an idea of what this microphone sounds the farther away you are from it. Now I know most of you guys are probably filming from an arm's length away, but if you did walk away from your camera, this is how it would sound the farther back you go. So I thought I'd try to give you a more kind of vlogging style video. I don't really do this that much, but you are hearing the audio quality from the Deity D4 Duo with both of the windscreens on the camera. This is the Canon M50. I'm just gonna be walking around talking for a little bit so you guys get a decent idea of what this microphone sounds, me walking around. Now you may be able to hear a little wind in the background. There's also an airplane above me, so I'm curious to see how well this microphone handles that. So I'm gonna be able to take a look at it in post and really give you guys a good idea of what I'm hearing from this microphone. Now I didn't add an equalizer, compression, or anything like that, and I also didn't boost it in post, so you're hearing the raw audio footage from both of these microphones. They both sound very good for around the $100 price point, but you can't beat the fact that the Deity D4 Duo is $10 cheaper and it can pick up audio from both ends of the microphone, which is just so cool. One cool thing you can do with the Deity D4 Duo is actually use it with your smartphone. You'll only need an adapter, which is a TRS to TRRS cable, and if you're using an iPhone, you may need a dongle, and keep in mind that the microphone will only be able to pick up audio from the front capsule, not both ends of the microphone. I did my best to cover almost everything about this microphone, and to be honest, considering that it's under $100, I would highly recommend this microphone if you're doing maybe sit-down shots like this, or even lifestyle content like vlogging, for example. For $89, I would highly recommend this microphone. Now, if you guys did go on to enjoy this video and you found it helpful, don't forget to leave a like on the video and subscribe down below. In addition to that, I do stream over on Twitch, so if you have any questions about anything like that, I'll have the link to my Twitch channel down below in the description. With that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.
Oh my goodness, I'm insane!